Most men are terrified by women. They don't admit it, but it's true. They stumble, they beg, they qualify themselves, and women, they smell the fear. But what if I told you there's a forbidden art, an ancient current of power that allows you to bypass her defenses entirely? To implant desire so deep in her subconscious, she cannot stop thinking of you, dreaming of you, craving you. Today, in this video, I'm going to give you some of the keys to that current. The keys to psychic seduction. And once you take them, you will never chase again. They will chase you. So understand this. I did not invent this current. Obviously, I uncovered it. I bled for it. I spent years in chambers of silence, testing symbols, speaking to powers older than humanity itself, older than churches, older than empires, older than kingdoms. And what I brought back was not a theory, it was a weapon. When I used this, women who swore they would never touch me collapsed into obsession. Women oceans away wrote me trembling confessions at dawn, admitting they dreamed of my hands on their bodies. The spell works. And today, you're going to learn it. Society teaches you to seduce with cars, with status, with clever lines. All of that is surface. It's programming. It is how the slave seduces. But psychic seduction bypasses the surface and attacks directly at the root. Because attraction is not logical, it is energetic. It is magnetic. And if you command that magnetic current, she cannot resist you. Because her body, her emotions, her dreams, her very hormones will conspire to pull her towards you. And the more she tries to resist, the deeper she will sink into it. The first law of psychic seduction is this. Thoughts are things. Every thought you think is a pulse of energy that extends from your mind into the space around you. Most men's thoughts are weak, chaotic, scattered like smoke in the wind. But a trained mind is like a laser, precise, focused, penetrating. And when you focus your thought on a woman, she feels it. Maybe not consciously at first, but her body feels it. Her subconscious registers it. And if you know how to shape that thought, she will feel you as if you are touching her, whispering to her, even if you're not in the same room. So here's the first practice you can do. Sit in silence, see her in your mind, not her face only, but her presence. Imagine her as if she was sitting before you. And then begin to breathe into your chest, not shallow, but deep. With each breath, imagine your chest glowing, radiating magnetic fire. And feel the pulse of your heart as if it were a drum summoning her. And then extend that pulse outward. Imagine it moving across the room, through the walls, across the distance until it strikes her like invisible lightning. Do not hope she feels it, command it. Assume that she does. And the assumption itself is part of the seduction. Now, once you can hold her in your magnetic field, you begin to project not words, but sensations, okay? Think of how you would touch her if she were in front of you. Imagine your hand grazing the back of her neck, the warmth of your breath near her ear, the press of your palm against her thigh. As you imagine it, intensify it. And send it with your will into her subconscious. What happens then? That night, she will think of you. That week, she will dream of you. And soon, she will not understand why she cannot stop imagining your touch. This is psychic touch. And it collapses her resistance without a single word spoken. Now, some of you are thinking, isn't this manipulation? Is this wrong? Now, let me stop you right there. Okay? Every commercial manipulates you. Every ad, every song on the radio manipulates you. Every priest, every politician, every lover you've ever had has already been bending your subconscious. The only difference is now you are the one in control. So here's the second layer. Once she begins to feel your presence, you must anchor it. Choose a symbol, something simple, a scent, a song, a gesture. While projecting your erotic charge, fuse it with that symbol. And now every time she encounters that symbol in the world, she will unconsciously feel you again. This is how you turn a fleeting thought into an obsession. She cannot escape you because the world itself becomes your messenger. You understand? This is the power. I use this with women in foreign countries, women with power, with wealth, with influence, and they confess to me privately what they would never say publicly. I can't stop thinking of you. I wake up with you on my mind. Why? Because once you master this current, you don't just seduce bodies, you seduce reality itself. And that is why the same current works not only for women, but for money as well. But that's a different topic. However, desire and wealth are both magnetic forces, just like any other current in the spiritual worlds. Control one and the other begins to obey as well. So take a night when you're calm and undistracted, visualize her lying in her bed, drifting towards sleep. Place yourself in that room. Feel yourself standing at the edge of her awareness. And then lean down and whisper into her mind. Not in words, but in feeling. You cannot stop thinking of me. Send it with conviction. Send it until you feel a shiver in your own spine. That shiver is the sign your projection has struck. And from that moment on, you are no longer a stranger in her world. You are an uninvited guest in her dreams. Do not confuse this with begging or chasing. This is not, please like me. This is, you already want me. You already crave me. And every moment you try to deny it only makes it worse. That is the psychic frame you must hold. You must hold. Remember this. In seduction, the one who defines the frame owns the desire. If you define yourself as the one she cannot resist, her subconscious will bend to fit that definition. The forbidden art of psychic seduction is not about cheap tricks. Please understand that. It is about reclaiming the current that priests and kings have always used to bend nations. The same current that binds lovers in obsession. And today, I have given you the door, some of the keys. Whether you step through it or not is your choice. But know this, once you master this current, you will never be ignored again. Women will feel you before they see you. They will dream of you before you speak to them. And the world itself will bend to your magnetic will. Do you want that? I'm sure you do. Now, if you're ready for more, then stay with me. Sign up for my newsletter, join my Telegram groups, visit my website. All links are in the description under this video. Because this lesson was only the beginning.